A beautiful summer night in Southern California from Dodger Stadium. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the San Diego Padres and the Los Angeles Dodgers. A big-time arm and a power bat. Should be fun. First pitch is next. Walter Burley will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. EK, what do you got?
Yeah, guys, real exciting for him in his last start. Recorded his first big league win. They gave him the ball after the game. We'll see if he can get number 2 here. Travis
Jankowski heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Right fielder, Travis Jankowski.
First pitch tonight is looked at for strike 1 as we get underway at 7:11 p.m. Eric, you look at your former employers, the Dodgers, as they enter play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
And it's been a little bit of a rocky start to the homestand. Just 1 win to show for their first 4 games. I think it starts with the pitching. They've got to get a good performance out of this starter if they want to turn around their fortunes.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2 now. And he will make it there with their first hit of the ball game, a leadoff double.
Oh, it's just so important for a visiting ball club to come out swinging in the first inning. You got to do what you can do to get on the board first. And he gives him a good shot at that right here as he kicks off the night with a leadoff double.
Standing in now, Frankie Cordero, as he swings and hits this one foul off to the right and out of play. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
I think Lawrence is pretty consistent and respected for his strike zone. He doesn't seem to miss many pitches too often.
Good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Line toward the alley in left center. Peterson patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. A chance now to give you a look at the Padres starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
Well, keep an eye on the dynamic abilities of Will Myers. Now, he's been a menace to opposing pitchers lately. He's hit 4 home runs in the last 10 ball games. He's shown that he's a serious power threat, so they better be careful not to leave any mistakes out over the plate.
Will Myers is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase. And after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producer swinging the bat. If it's my number 7 hitter, probably not.
That one's in there, 3-1.
You can see where they want to go to try and get him out. A lot of pitches in on the hands in this sequence. They don't want him to be able to extend.
Here it is on 3-1. And a full count now, 3-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Hernandez gloves it, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Now that we have a chance, let's check out how the Dodgers will align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, remember, this manager has not jumped on board with all the defensive shifts. Still that old school mentality, plays guys straight up, so we'll see how that impacts this game.
Eric Hosmer is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Swinging a liner back through the box. And a base hit as that'll score the run from third, and the Padres will jump out to a 1-0 lead.
Batting fifth,
Number 2
baseman.
steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
And that's a nice job right there to drive in the run by the last guy, and it can definitely fire up a team when someone comes through big time with 2 outs.
And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Now a throw over, and the runner back.
Had a pretty good lead right there.
Ready on 0-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Swinging a soft liner, leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. Another look as he goes way up to get that one at short. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Jordan Lyles is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, remember last year, he had an ERA in the low 1s. I can't wait to watch him pitch here in this one.
Chris Taylor comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
leading off for the Dodgers, the shortstop, Chris Taylor.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Eric, this Padre team, as they take the field here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
And they got a great pitching performance in the opener of this series, so if they could get anything comparable here or the rest of this road trip, you can bet they'll take it.
Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
And if he can come in here and start putting that pitch in that location, ain't nobody going to touch him.
A little low. It's 2-2.
And I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Squared that one up just a little late. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. 1 away. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
I think you really have to focus on what the pitcher's going to give you. If he's going to pitch you away, you got to go the other way. That way you can string together a few hits to put up some crooked numbers in this game.
Lyles gets the sign, coming at him with the 0-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Wow, this one bounces off the pitcher. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And with that, let's give you a look at how the Padres align defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, out there at first base, Eric Hosmer. He won the 2015 Gold Glove Award, but he's not known just for being a great defensive player. Runs the bases well, swings the bat, just comes out and grinds every single game. We'll see what he does in this one.
First pitch on its way. Liner towards second, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Yeah, he was hoping for a quick 1-2-3 to start the night. Now he's going to have a little work to do with a runner on and a dangerous cleanup hitter coming up.
Cody Bellinger will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
And that 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
The 0-1 pitch. On the ground up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Boy, you talk about a ball having eyes. First off, he's fortunate to get this one by the pitcher. It's not hit especially hard, but you'll see it get past second base where neither middle infielder can track it down. And it'll make its way into center field.
So here's Matt Kemp now, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. High strikes probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine, but you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On to Carlos Asulin will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
Well, when you have a rough day at the plate, it's all about letting it go. You can't dwell on it for too long.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Peterson over to his left. 1 out.
Well, they took him up the ladder right there with the fastball, and he actually did a pretty good job to get wood on it at all. But it's still an easy play out there in center field.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ground ball right side. To his right, Bellinger. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Never an easy play right there. Just trying to hit your pitcher in stride when you know it's going to be a close play at the bag. And this time the flip comes up just a little too late, and that's an infield single.
Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. Into the box, number 21, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
And that's the pitch he needs to go back to. That big-time fastball.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
And here's the 3-pitch sequence. You saw the kitchen sink right there. Fastball, curveball, then the slider. Really no answer for any of them.
Into the box now, Jordan Lyles, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Padres an early 1-0 lead here in the second. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. All away here to start the at-bat.
And that's fine, but you can't be afraid to work inside. You can jam this guy. Get him to roll over something. You don't have to strike him out.
Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty, 2-2.
Yeah, that's where you need to be selective. That was a pitcher's pitch, and now you give that advantage right back.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. One left for San Diego. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Yasmani Grandal will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Lyles is ready. First pitch on its way. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The tag, and he's out at second base. He probably should have stayed right where he was.
And this is going to turn into one of those no harm, no foul situations out there on the mound. He serves out the base hit here, but that guy's thinking 2 all the way, and it doesn't work out for him.
Here's Jock Peterson now. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 2 home runs and 6 RBIs. Can't catch up to that pitch, and it's a ball and a strike.
And after you move a guy off the plate and you know he's all worked up, that's a perfect time to drop a curveball or a changeup on him. Great pitch call right there.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Myers is under it. 2 gone.
Batting 8th, second baseman
Enrique Hernandez will stand in, and as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against the southpaws than he does against right-handers. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Jankowski has it in his tracks, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. They still trail 1-0. Travis Jankowski will try again here. He doubled to kick off the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run.
And it was a nice at-bat, too, Matty. He looked really, really comfortable up there.
Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. Hot shot on the ground is short. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late.
And the key to this is that he's running hard out of the batter's box all the way. You know, with some guys, it's not always the case, but he is really busting it down the line, and he's going to get rewarded with the infield hit.
In now, Frankie Cordero, as he swings at the first pitch and lifts a fly ball out to left field. Under it now is Kemp, and he'll make the play for the first out.
Now batting.
And while we have a moment, let's take a look at our upcoming schedule to see where we'll be for the next 7 days. He's running towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw, not in time. He's in there at second.
And let's train our eyes on this stolen base from our high first base camera. You'll see him get a pretty good jump, and he wasn't looking back at all right there, so he gets into scoring position now with 1 out.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now, is this one of those situations where you'd maybe think about taking third here as well?
Well, you probably don't do it with nobody out. And you definitely don't do it with 2 out. So if there was a time to go, this is probably it.
Bounced weakly near the plate. That winds up foul. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Hit hard on the ground to second. Hernandez is up with it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
All right, now you're looking at no way for them to manufacture a run, really. There's a guy on third now, but 2 outs. That really wasn't all that helpful.
Eric Hosmer is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
And this is maybe not a pitch around situation, but you need to be real careful with a guy like this in 2 away.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Padres leave 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Walter Burley, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Burley.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he's set down 1 away.
Here's another example of a guy pitching to contact here. He doesn't need to strike everybody out. Just get him off balance, and this winds up a routine pop-up.
Standing in now, Chris Taylor. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Trying to go front door with that breaking ball started it a little too far inside, though.
Drilled to the left side. Galvis, great stop. He gathers the throw. It's there. He got him.
Oh, love it.
Right fielder number 66.
On a ball hit like that, if you're the pitcher, you're thinking, oh, base hit. But not this time. What tremendous defense out there. Great diving stop. Makes the play and gets the out. And the pitcher acknowledges it, and he's happy about it.
In now is Yasiel Puig. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. 2-0 now.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
Outside, 3-0 now.
I think at this point, a 2-out walk isn't the worst thing in the world. You'd like to avoid it if you can, but this can be a dangerous spot if you just groove one.
Hit hard up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Yeah, that's a 2-out hit here in the 3rd inning. Maybe just a little something to get this guy out of his early comfort zone and put him into the stretch.
Justin Turner is in for the 2nd time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0.
Now you got to regroup after the 2-out single. You're in a dangerous spot in the lineup, so...
Oh, look at this sliding stop. Little flare out to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
I tell you, both of these teams have come out swinging the bats well so far. That's 9 hits between them, and this is still just the 3rd inning.
Cody Bellinger stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the 3rd. Lyles comes set. First pitch on the way. Into the seats, 0-1. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
Nope.
2-1.
He's still got a couple pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. You got to take a step back, take a deep breath, and get back in the zone.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Hit to short, fielded by Galvis, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Number 2 will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman, number 2.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Lifted in the air out to right. Moving under it, Puig looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, third baseman,
Carlos Asulin is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Hard hit to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
At the plate, Freddie Galvis, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Hit slowly back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Matt Kemp is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with 1 swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything that he shouldn't be swinging at.
Yeah. Called strike on the change, 2-1.
Yeah, you don't see 2-0 changeups too often, but if you know a good hitter's going to be sitting fastball, don't give him what he wants.
Grounded to the right. Scooped up. And a rather easy first out.
Now batting, catcher.
3rd and final game of this 3-game set comes your way Sunday afternoon. That's tomorrow, as you see the pitchers scheduled to take the mound in the series finale. Yasmani Grandal, the hitter now. He was gunned down at second, attempting to stretch a single his first time up.
Yeah, fellas, you know, I'm not sure if he got the go-ahead from his base coach or not, but it looked like he was hauling a piano on his back on that one.
Lyle steps into his windup. Here's the 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. Hit to third. Asulin has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Settling in now, Jock Peterson. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. And that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They're down 1-0. Number 21 steps into the box.
Catcher, number 21.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. There's his total now, just into his 5th inning of work. Nothing too out of the ordinary there.
No, the pitch count's the least of his worries. If his guys don't get him any runs, I don't think it'll matter all that much.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Pitcher, Jordan Lyles.
Jordan Lyles comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time.
Yeah, strikeout last time, and it's been a tough series for him so far. Let's see if we can make a little bit of an adjustment here in this at-bat.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
Nope.
Ball 2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take.
Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Yeah, he's able to set down his opposite number there. And I'll tell you, these two guys have pretty much matched each other pitch for pitch so far.
Travis Jankowski will dig in here. 2 for 2 with a double thus far.
Yeah, and I like the at-bats he's had. Looking very confident and fluid at the plate, Matt.
Runs up and gets this one down. Belanger comes up with it. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
Center fielder number 33.
Frankie Cordero will dig in now. He's lined out and flied out in 2 trips.
Been hitting the ball pretty well, though, despite the over so far.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch outside. The throw. Oh, but he thought better of it as he aborted the steal attempt and headed back to first. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, Matt, the pitcher may have thought the runner might be on the move right there, so he slide steps to hang on to him.
3-0 now.
Yeah, it looked like he was well on his way to a quick inning, but now a hit and a 3-0 count have turned the tables on that idea.
Runner going a second time. Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Shoots this one to first. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Good job there at keeping the inning alive. The runner on first gets a head start with the 3-2 count and 2 away, so it's an easy decision to keep on going around second. He makes it into third easily.
Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Here's Will Myers. Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play, and that ends the inning. Padres leave a pair, but they're up 1-0. Enrique Hernandez will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the fifth. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Hernandez.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Drilled to first. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
The pitcher, number 21.
Digging in, Walter Burley. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that adjustment and stay on top of the ball here.
And it's quickly 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
All right, now that fastball's been so good, he really hasn't needed any of his secondary pitches. Another good hitter there.
Into the box, Chris Taylor. High pop-up. Asulin is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Dodgers down in order. It remains 1-0. Eric Hosmer will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
This whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run. That's it.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
You can see him just basically jumping at that first pitch. He pulls it into right field for a solid base hit.
Number 2 will dig in. 0 for 2 in the ballgame. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Hit in the air to right field. Puig on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
And you know, he's kind of going through a stretch right now where the ball just isn't jumping off his bat. He's got a good pitch to hit right here. Looked like he put a good swing on it, but it just didn't go anywhere.
Carlos Asulin will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
He's showing pretty good patience here for a rookie. Those were 2 tough takes, but he's got it to 2-0.
Ready with the 2-0. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Back goes Peterson. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter, number 13, shortstop
Freddie Galvis steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. 1 run, 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the second inning.
Now before the next pitch, time is called at home plate as he'll step out. Here's the 1-1 delivery. That's lifted the other way out to left. will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. One left for San Diego, but they lead it 1-0. Yasiel Puig will dig in 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. One gone.
And sometimes this is all you have to do. Throw a ton of strikes and keep the ball in the yard. It's worked for him so far.
Justin Turner steps in, got a base hit in his last at-bat. On the ground to the right side. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
You know, he's only got 2 strikeouts in the game so far, but he's really done a nice job of keeping guys off balance, and that's been the big key for him.
Cody Bellinger will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Too low, 1-0. That's inside. 2-0. Lyles looks in. Here's the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
And he's got to be up there thinking, come on already. Give me something to hit.
Hit hard but fouled off to the left, and that'll keep you honest as a third base coach. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2.
A strike away now from getting through 6 shutout innings here, and that's no small feat against this lineup.
Line drive to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They trail this one 1-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Padres out in front in this one as we come to our game summary for the first 6 innings of play. Number 21 will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and very even game through 6 innings.
Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Well, for that man right there, only the 1 run allowed. How discouraging is that when you're pitching your heart out and you're just not getting the support?
Well, the good pitchers really don't let it get to them. They know that it cuts both ways. Sometimes you give up 5 runs and your guys score you 8. You just have to focus on holding up your end of the bargain.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he's retired 1 away.
Now batting.
He's been able to get outs when he needs them with that curveball, and there you see what his pitch breakdown has been so far.
Jordan Lyles will have another go. He struck out looking his last time.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
And that's a classic sequence. 2 straight fastballs, get him ahead in the count 0-2. And then they come with something that looks like a fastball, but takes a sharp left at Albuquerque. Has no answer for that.
Into the box now, Travis Jankowski. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Oh, another good pitch there. I'm not sure he's thrown a bad slider tonight. Every one of them has had a ton of movement.
Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. We'll see Matt Kemp start things out when we return. Bottom of the 7th inning upcoming in L.A. Get up and stretch. And there is Matt Kemp now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Matt Kemp.
That's a ball.
Too high to start the inning. It's 1-0. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
Yeah.
And there's the first strike, 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for 1 pitch in 1 spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field, so the tying run's aboard to kick off the inning.
Back into the stretch for him again as we take a look at his line so far. It's almost like he's kept that shutout going with smoke and mirrors, because he's definitely given up his share of base runners. They just haven't amounted to anything so far.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Yasmani Grandal. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
In there, no balls and a strike.
Well, this guy has done a pretty good job of being effectively wild. He's only thrown first pitch strikes to about 60% of the batters he's faced, but look at where he's sitting right now. Excellent.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Quick check on that tying run at first. Back in standing. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And the catch is made, 1 away.
And that's telling of how they've swung the bat. This has just been a punchless offense so far. And this pop-up is pretty indicative of their struggles.
Jock Peterson will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
That's a dangerous but well-placed pitch there. Most power hitters are tempted by pitches up in the zone, but that one was so far enough up that he wouldn't have been able to do much with it.
Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Tags right there, and Kemp is gone trying to steal second.
Well, that was kind of surprising to see him stealing anyway. It didn't really look like he had a great lead at all, and they throw him out by a country mile.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Misses, ball 2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Line drive to center field. And call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game.
Yeah, tying runs on base now with 2 outs. Who knows? If this next guy can put one in the gap, we could have ourselves a tie ball game.
Standing in, Enrique Hernandez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Quick check on that tying run at first. A dive, but he's back.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Hit hard to short. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So he keeps rolling right along. Make it 7 shutout innings now. 8th inning coming up. The Padres on top, 1-0. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Tony Cingrani will be summoned from the bullpen now. He'll take over to start inning number 8.
And batting in the 7th spot, number 52.
Leading off the inning, Frankie Cordero, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Christian Villanueva is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Christian Villanueva.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Hard hit at third. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Will Myers.
Will Myers will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Cingrani pauses. Here's the pitch. Lays off 1-0. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Drilled right back up the middle. And another base hit as this is through into center, and they're in business now to start the 8th.
Textbook start to the inning right there. Back-to-back hits have him in a good position to maybe stretch out this 1-run lead.
Eric Hosmer will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance.
Yeah, and so far that's been the only real offense in this game. Good pitching we're seeing so far.
And on one pitch, he's retired. Very tight ball game so far. 1-0 the score as we take a look at our starter comparison, and both guys have given excellent performances to this point. Number 2 will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. But he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
One there. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Not too many. Christian Villanueva will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center, number 60. To start things off as they look to do something here to get on the scoreboard for the first time.
And they've seen some opportunities come and go. They do have 7 hits, so it's not like they haven't had base runners. They just haven't been able to bring those guys in.
Number 7 is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field.
Number 7.
Kirby Yates is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Kirby Yates.
Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Villanueva backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
The batter, number 3.
Pitching certainly has been on display in this one, and there's the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our score, as there are an awful lot of zeros on that line score to this point. Chris Taylor started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone, and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
Gets a small piece near the plate. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit sharply on the ground. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
The right fielder, number
and at some
66.
point you just have to accept that you're not going to be able to make the play. You've got to eat this ball. Stick it in your back pocket. But somehow he thinks he can recover from that bobble and throw it anyway. And you know what happens then? That's a big E.
Yasiel Puig will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
In there for strike 1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, and there were 2 down.
There's nothing easy about this play right here. It's a high chopper, so he knows he's going to have to field and throw pretty much all in one motion. And he does so here to get his man. That's a nice play.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And this is high, a ball and a strike. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. dribbled up the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. 2 out here and a runner at second. Another one sent foul. Trying to hold the lead. Strike 3, and the potential tying run left on base as the inning is over. No runs on 1 base hit, 1 error in the inning, and a man left on. 9th inning coming up. It's the Padres 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Back now in the City of Angels as we continue from Dodger Stadium. 9th inning set to get underway. Number 7 digs in, ready for his first plate appearance. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Two and 0 count. Here it comes. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Under it is the center fielder. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 13.
Dangerous count right there. 3-1. Dangerous pitch, too. He comes with the fastball, but he's going to live to tell about it as he gets him to loft an easy fly ball.
In now, Freddie Galvis. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
And he's probably not going to throw too many first pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
And here's one that misses to the Friars shortstop. It's a ball and a strike. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Puig giving chase, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, these guys know the deal from the offensive standpoint.
Number 21.
They've got to add on to give their bullpen just a little more breathing room. And this is a good start as he jumps all over this one and drives it for 2 bases.
Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Austin Hedges will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with 1 away. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
0-2, you got to shorten up. Find some way at least to put the ball in play. You can't afford a strikeout here with an important run out there at second base.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The pitcher, number 39.
Corey Spangenberg will look to provide a little two-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And now third base coach Glenn Hoffman's going to wave him on home. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 2-0 ball game. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
And in a game like this, there's no telling how important an insurance run that may turn out to be. He plates that run on the RBI double to make it a 2-run lead now, which may not sound like that much, but it makes a world of difference for anyone who's coming in to try to close this game.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Travis Jankowski is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Smoke the other way. High and deep to left. Kemp looking up, and this one is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as the Padres have stretched their lead now 4-0.
Yeah, and this is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it. That's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go.
Into the box, Christian Villanueva. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Solo shot to right center as the Padres have now opened up a 5-0 lead.
As a pitcher, and especially as a relief pitcher, you got to have a short memory out there. Here, he gets burned again on back-to-back home runs. Not really what you want to do when you're coming out of the pen.
Hit hard to the right side. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Yeah, he hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way, uses the big part of the field, and gets himself a base hit.
Pedro Baez will take over with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Eric Hosmer will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And he'll barrel right through the stop sign, headed for the plate. The tag from Grandal, and they get him at home plate. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Padres lead it 5-0. Austin Hedges will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Catching, number 18, Austin Hedges.
Adam Silver is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Cody Bellinger will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. On the ground to third. Villanueva fields it cleanly and reined in 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Matt Kemp.
Stepping up to the plate, Matt Kemp. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. One out, nobody on. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, you like the way this guy is just going about his business here. He's got a big lead, but he's pitching like it's a tie game here in the ninth.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Looking up is the center fielder, and it's gone. It's a solo shot here for Matt Kemp. Number 13 for him on the year. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
Well, one thing you can say about this guy, he likes to drive the ball up the middle. Now, he'll take you alley to alley, but he drives just went almost dead up the middle of the field and over that center field wall.
Yasmani Grandal will stand in to keep things going, and I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight, so they're going to make these final at-bats count.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count, 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Nope, the 0-1 changeup is high, 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Curveball misses here, so a good hitter's count now to 3-1.
Well, this is a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a fastball.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Fastball in there, 3-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, that's what he's up here to do. Some late inning heat out of the bullpen, and he finishes him off with a good fastball here for career strikeout number 1.
Kyle Farmer will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 17, Kyle Farmer.
And this is low, ball 1. And this is lined softly to the left side, but foul. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch to end it, and the Padres have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over.
And you know what? I don't care who you're playing. You know, it's never easy to go out on the road and win any game. So that was a great effort by them in every phase of the game.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our tops player of the game.
Well, he winds up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't quite squeeze in the triple, but that's all right. He definitely did enough to earn himself the hardware.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show.